Accent lighting and uplighting is crucial to make a show pop. Now, I'm no lighting expert, but I definitely see the value in purchasing some professional quality moving heads and fixtures like those Chauvet Intimidator 160 or 260 or 260s. And then I have the Color Key 3, like a tri, LED. It's like a 25 watt setup down there. They both have remotes, the Chauvet remote and the Color Key remote. So you can let it go through its paces, or you can manually do things. It's up to you how you want to set up your stuff. Program it, change the gobos, change the colors. It's up to you. Either way, you want to practice. When you get your lights, you're going to figure out that they do all these cool little things. And of course, you can read the manual or you can mess around with it on your own. Either way. But just to give you a visual of what the possibilities are, if you have a DJ booth, your speakers, if you have two speakers, obviously I just have one set up right now, but I do have the matching pair. That is the Electro Voice ZLX 15 powered speakers. You don't need an amplifier because the amplifier is built in. Those are 1,000 watt peak. And then that is a 75 watt fixture over there, the Chauvet Intimidator 260. And then about a 25 watt bulb on the Color Key that's on the floor for the uplighting effect or accent lighting, whatever you want to call it. But you could talk about it, but it's, I think, more impactful for you to be able to see it. What can you use it for? Obviously DJing, weddings, backyard parties, corporate events, grand openings, proms, birthday parties, anniversaries, stage lighting, movies, home videos. And look, there's the dance floor. The lights should be on the dance floor for that type of a light. But of course, this is not on the stand. I just have it there temporarily. I'd have it on a totem up high with that angle pointing at the dance floor, because you don't want those lights in people's eyes. You want them on the floor or on the ceiling. And then you see the effect of the accent lighting or the uplighting behind the DJ booth. And you don't have to put your accent lighting or uplighting behind the DJ booth, but it is a cool effect. If you're doing a wedding, you're probably going to want to light the sweetheart table where the bride and groom are, or you can do accent lighting around the room with several of those uplights with the color scheme that matches what the bride wants. You're going to want to coordinate with your client on the lighting scheme, the colors. You can set these things to where they're sound active, so that every time there's a bass hit or something on a song, that the colors will change or flash or pulse or whatever. There's a lot of different ways you can program these intelligent moving heads and those uplights. I plan on getting some Ape Labs. Shout out to my homegirl DJ Rachel. She highly recommends those. DJ Rachel is out of Connecticut. She does a tutorial on the Ape Labs, the cans, as well as the battery-powered tri-lights that are wireless. You just charge them and place them. Simple. They're durable, splash-proof, and from what I understand, they hold the charge for a long time, like 12 to 13 hours or something like that. So either way, that's enough for what I use them for, because usually I'll do a show of about 5 hours. Generally no more than 6 or 7 hours. So the Ape Labs are going to be my next lighting fixtures that I'm going to buy as an upgrade. And I will do a video on those once I learn about them and post them. I'm going to place them out, do a little quick demo like I'm doing here. I've had these lights for a long time, but I am in my living room. Obviously, I'm not married. If I was, I wouldn't have my bike over there and things, my DJ stuff set up. This is my living room. This is acting as my dance floor for right now. And I just wanted to show, people have been asking me about lighting. And whenever I do a show, I tend to bring at least something. If the client doesn't necessarily want to pay for extra lights, like there's a premium charge, obviously, for those moving heads. I have some smaller stuff that I bring that I bought at Guitar Center. I believe I bought at Guitar Center or Amazon. I don't remember. But I have some, like a little par light bar and like a wash and some other stuff. The whole set was like $120, and you get like I forgot what it's called. It's a Chave set, but it's kind of like a lower grade than this. But it's good for most parties. It works very well, actually. But the premium lighting, there's a premium charge, obviously, because those are $630 each for the Chave Intimidator 260s. But well worth it. Apparently 30,000 hours, which is, if you do a lot of shows, a lot of gigs, it'll give you about 7 years before you got to replace the bulbs. They're LEDs, so they don't get that warm. And as you can see, the accent lighting in the back, you can color mix, which is if that back there is whatever color, it mixes with your other lights. So you can see how they're mixing. The colors will mix green and blue and so forth, red and orange and blah, blah, blah. So there you go. A quick visual guide to see what it's all about for accent lighting or up lighting. And you have to be creative. Like that sign says, create. Main thing is get yourself 2 speakers, a booth, a mixer, and at least some type of light fixtures. And that's how you get started. And a microphone. Get your skills together, beat matching, blending your music. Your personality's got to be big. You got to entertain. You're an entertainer. Professional DJs are entertainers. If you're a mobile DJ like I am, you got to bring your A game every time. Show up with a positive attitude. Be ready to deal with all kinds of things and be prepared to overcome. And always stay motivated, positive, upbeat, and bring your A game. And I guess on that note, I'll let you go, but at least you got to see what I'm talking about a little bit. Somebody was asking about these again, about lighting, up lighting and stuff like that. And I've had some posts in the past about lighting and how important it is. But I wanted to give a contrast to see, like, if you have a DJ booth up like that. That's by Odyssey, made in the USA. They're about $50 for that, something like that, $49.99, I believe it was. Not bad at all. The speakers are EVP, so Electro Voice 15 ZLXPs. The 15s are $499. So if you get the 12-inch woofer, those are $100 less. Those are $399. You get 2 of them, you're rocking a show. The speaker stands are by, what are they? On Stage. That's the brand for these. They're adjustable. You got your bars right there. You got the little tab there, and this goes up, down, folds up, and it goes into a bag. Again, these are great. $630 a pop. Intimidator 260, Spot 260. Really good light, 75 watts of power. And there you go. So there's your visual. Hope it helps somebody. You don't have to be a DJ. You could be somebody who's just into lighting or doing stage shows, stage lighting, theatrical lighting, or just architectural lighting. You're doing bridal shows, or there's a number of things that require lighting, movie productions and things like that. But as a DJ, it's one of those industries where lighting is important. So I wanted to give you a visual on what I have, at least, and I will be upgrading a little bit in the future. But thanks for watching, everybody. This is DJ 50 Cal from Whittier. Peace.